Series 2, Episode 3, not going out. Librarian. Shh. Let's go.
Morning.
You looked a lot different under disco lighting.
Oh, it's...
Oh, sorry, I presume all this is Lucy's stuff?
Yeah, it's fine. Mine's the stuff on the left.
Oh, actually,
milk and a dinner
could I
beans.
use these, or were you going to have them?
Of
No, it's
course.
fine. I don't want to fill myself up. I'm having milk on toast later.
Sorry about all the noise last night.
It's all right. What's the point of having bed springs if you're just going to lie there?
No, I meant us getting back late.
Oh.
Actually, sorry about the bedroom noise as well. Lucy and I do like to vocalise a little. You know the type of thing. I hope I didn't wake you.
Oh, yeah, and what does she say to you?
Oh, I didn't know you were up.
That's cleared up the last question.
Yeah, not going out.
Sorry. You two thought of putting name tags in your clothes, by the way?
Let me make you
I didn't even notice they were in each other's clothes.
the coffee, Lee.
That's right, I'll make it. I live here. You're a guest.
Honestly, I insist. Luce?
Oh, lovely. I could do with the caffeine. I didn't get much sleep last night.
All right, you heard all that noise as well, did you?
How'd you take it?
Judging by last night's racket, I reckon I could answer that.
I thought I'd cook breakfast as an apology. Afraid I'm going to have to cancel our dinner date tomorrow night.
Oh, no.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot I had an accounts meeting with Ronnie. Don't worry, you'll soon forgive me after you've tasted my mushrooms à la Provençale. Where's the olive oils?
In the bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
Just because he knows how to treat a lady.
Yeah, or baster.
What's your beef with him? He seems like a decent sort of chap.
Have you been watching Dan Busters again? Just the things he does, it annoys me.
Like what?
Breathing.
Offers me coffee.
Bring back hanging, that's what I say.
My flat and my coffee.
It's not your flat. In fact, it's probably not your coffee either, is it?
My milk and my baked beans.
You must let me give you my recipe for coffee.
The point is, you don't offer somebody coffee in their own home.
Why not?
So if a bloke came around to read your meter and said, oh, I'll just pop the kettle on, you wouldn't say anything.
I mean,
Of course I would. I say, I know your game, mate. You're trying to bump up the readings.
Anyway, it's not just the coffee, it's everything.
Like what?
He washes up.
So?
He's showing off.
Showing off!
Nobody needs to wash up. We've got a dishwasher,
No, you haven't.
haven't we? Look, you're seeing your sister tomorrow. Have a word, will you?
Tomorrow might not be the best time.
Why?
I'm introducing her to Rosie.
Is that a euphemism?
Sorry?
You know, like taking Aunt Flossie to the backpackers.
What does that mean?
Don't know, I just made it up. So who's Rosie?
She's a girl I met. She works as a library supervisor in Welwyn Garden City.
Wow, you're running with a pretty fast crowd these days. So what's she like? Is she fit?
She's actually. She's got an amazing body.
What kind of amazing?
How do you mean?
You know, perfect or roll up, roll up.
Look, do me a favour. When I come round with Rosie, can you not, you know...
What?
Be in?
Be it.
Get lost, I want to meet the wild librarian from the wrong side of the tracks.
All right. If I agree to talk to Lucy about Guy, will you promise not to say anything inappropriate in front of Rosie?
Like what?
Please don't blow this for me.
I promise I would never say that to a woman.
I knew you were going to say that.
Actually, my library's quite exciting. There's audio tapes, displays about local history, old newspapers kept on microfiche dating back to the 19th century.
Wow, and I thought books were boring. I mean, wow, and I thought books were boring.
Plus, Rosie gets to use the Dewey Decimal Book Categorization Protocol, arguably the greatest achievement in database archiving systems of the pre-computer era.
I mean, that face, Lee's face right there, that is just literally it, isn't it? Right there. That is exactly how Jesus Christ.
Sounded exciting when you said it.
No, that doesn't sound exciting when anybody says it. Even if Brian fucking Blessed said it, it wouldn't. Even he couldn't make that sound exciting.
Sandwich, Rosie.
So, Rosie, I hope you don't mind me asking. What exactly are your intentions towards our Timothy? His head is heartbroken once already when we had to shoot his pony. It's his mother's fault. She forgot to buy the Christmas turkey.
So, Lucy, I understand Guy's been round the flat rather a lot lately.
Is Guy your boyfriend?
At his age, I think he prefers gentleman caller.
Oh, he's older, is he? I think older men can be so rewarding.
Tim, where did you find such an intelligent and enlightened girl?
I shop carefully. I picked her out from the others and delicately placed her in my basket. I don't mean she was on the shelf. And I didn't pay for her.
Oh, you didn't have to say that.
So what do you think about your sister going out with an older man, Tim?
That is Tim's character in a nutshell. You know, he thinks, he says something, and then he says something else. Like, I don't mean that blah blah blah, or I didn't mean that as in, and it just makes it even worse. Even though what he said wasn't that bad anyway. Yeah,
I think it's great. I think he's a lovely chap.
Anyway, never mind all that. I think it's about time we had a chat with you two young lovebirds about rubber johnnies, don't you?
Oh, is this the ice cream van? Oh, hey up. What sort of ice cream van has curtains? That looks like a camper van more than an ice cream van, to be honest with you. It looks like he's living in it, not working. He's gonna cure kids! Oh my god. Work smarter, not harder. No. Yeah, that's bullshit. I've used a Henry Hoover before. They do not have that much suction power. They're pretty crap, actually.
You're working late?
Dust never sleeps.
Where's Lucy?
She's not in.
Where is she?
She's out.
She's not in, or is she? She's out. Yeah, I figured that.
Lovely
Miranda.
special moments we have.
She's probably with that lovely gentleman friend of hers. He's got a touch of the James Bonds, don't you think? And she's his fanny galore.
Funny galore!
It's pussy galore. Innuendo's supposed to keep us guessing, not paint a horrific picture. And tell me this. Would you think Guy was so great if he was ogling your breasts and shoving £20 notes in your knickers?
I've had my breasts ogle for less. Why would you do that anyway?
Because I think I've just seen 0070 going into a lap dancing club.
0070?
What's wrong with that? I've been to one.
Have you?
Yeah, it's just a bit of good, clean, adult entertainment.
Well, those two words I'd never have associated with you.
I'm not as square as I look, you know.
I mean, good, clean.
That's what I was thinking.
I went with my ex-husband, a lot of wives do.
Does he?
Yeah, it gets him in the mood, doesn't it? It's less bother than having a wax. Derek was randy as a goat, could hardly sit down to polish the granite steps the next day. Anyway, why are you so concerned?
Well, he's lying, isn't he? He told Lucy he had an accounts meeting tonight.
Well, if I were you, I'd get your facts right before you go around accusing people all over the place. Get back there and talk to him.
Can't go to a place like that on my own.
Well, I'd join you, but you don't want to get me in the mood. Got steps to wash tomorrow.
Oh, really?
I can't believe you convinced me to do this. No, thank you. Please just go about your business.
This is like the easiest game of Where's Wally I've ever played. Can you try and act like you've been to one of these places before?
What would you boys like?
Do you do milkshakes?
2 lagers. Well, well, well.
He's not a man, is
Look who it is. Sat there as smooth as an otter in a car wash. Let's see him try and wriggle out of this one.
Lee, Tim, this is a surprise. Wasn't expecting to see the two of you. Like a drink?
We're not stopping. Or maybe just a half.
So, what happened to your accounts meeting with Ronnie?
Oh, I've just finished it, actually. Yeah. This is Ronnie.
Oh, yeah? And who's that? Reggie?
So what does Lucy think about you coming here?
I've never really discussed it with her.
I bet you haven't. Or maybe we can tell her for you. Keep her abreast of the situation. Seeing as we're such bosom buddies.
Yeah, you crafty tit.
Well, you can...
That's like a perfect comparison, you know, Tim, the posh middle-class Pons from down south versus the working-class northerner. Tim was his way of saying it, and then the northern working-class way of saying it. Yeah, you tit.
Tell her now, if you like.
What are you doing here? Have you been talking to our cleaner?
Sorry?
You know, about not being able to sit on granite steps.
Guy asked me to come along to meet his business partner, Ronnie. Guy's one of the owners of this club, didn't you know?
Oh.
No.
Anyway, I'm a bit surprised to see you two here. You know these girls are strictly cashly. They don't accept wafers. Anyway, I've got an early start tomorrow, so I'll leave you boys to have fun.
It's not what you think.
Really?
Yeah, we've just always been really interested in the national dances of Lapland and Poland.
I've always been interested in the dances of Lapland and Poland. If I ever get caught in a strip club by my girlfriend, that is exactly what I'm going to say, because that is gold.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, sweetheart.
Well, I think I might use the facilities. The loo, not the...
See, again.
Well, that went well. Where are we off to now? To tell Ali Jones's mum we think he might be a glue sniffer?
How was I to know he...
Can we please just finish these drinks and get out of here?
Yeah, it's an awful place, isn't it? I don't know why these blokes come here.
Blimey. You wouldn't let her meet your mother, would you?
I don't know. I'd be more worried about my dad meeting her.
Rosie?
What are you two doing here?
Never mind that. What are you two doing here?
Quiet!
Did Lucy see them? You?
No, I haven't seen anyone. I've literally just walked in. Well, not literally, obviously.
Yeah.
I got changed into my gear once I was here.
The uniform policy seems pretty relaxed.
Can I help you?
You got a book on fly fishing by J.R. Hartley.
No way.
So come on. Why were you really at the club tonight?
All right, to be honest, we were checking the place out because Tim said that one day he might want a stag do, and we thought...
Don't lie. If Tim had a stag do, he'd have it at the same place he has his birthday bashes. In the corner of McDonald's with Ronald doing his tricks.
Well, All right, I saw a guy going into the club and I was checking him out. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't messing you about, all right?
I'd have said Brewster Bears. It's a bit more at market, isn't it?
I don't know whether to be angry or touched.
Well, you can be like that blonde lap dancer.
Hold on, do you have Brewster Bears? Or is it just in Yorkshire?
I got chatting to him, be both.
You don't like him, do you? Come on, I won't take him whether to be angry or touched.
Well, you can be like that blonde lap dancer I got chatting to him, be both.
You don't like him, do you? Come on, I won't take it personally.
Such a smoothie.
He is, isn't he?
Smoothie's not a good thing.
Fruit smoothies are.
Yeah, well, he's more like a meat smoothie. Just see
Like the one on top here. The bloody awful.
seeing him.
Well, he's successful and charming and experienced.
Well, that's one word for it, I suppose.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it won't be long before he's in an experienced people's home. Getting charity handouts from Help the Experienced.
I think he looks very good for his age.
Yeah, almost lifelike.
Well, you better get used to his lifelike face, because he's asked to move in on a more permanent basis, and I'm considering it.
Oh, great.
Oh, wow.
So I've got to put up with this old knackers flapping about in the wind every day.
Hey, Max. So knackers flapping in the wind.
If I wanted to see old people naked, I'd watch Debbie Does Eastbourne.
Just because he's comfortable in his own skin.
Well, when you've been in anything long enough, I suppose it gets comfortable.
This has nothing to do with Guy's age. This is about spying on someone who's done nothing wrong.
Apart from owning a seedy little strip joint.
It's called a gentleman's club.
Oh, is that right? Madam, forgive me for being so bold, but for satisfactory recompense, will you get your tits out? Anyway, you wouldn't be so blasé if you knew the type of women he was employing.
What does that mean?
Oh, God.
Nothing. I've been sworn to secrecy. It involves Tim. I don't want to embarrass him.
Oh, come on. Tim's my big brother. There's nothing you could say that would make me think less of him. You idiot. So have you seen her since?
Of course. We went back to mine and talked about it.
Oh, so you're allowed to take them home, are you? I thought she might be like the reference section. You know, browsing only.
I don't understand the appeal, though, really. I mean, that's the thing, you're not allowed to do anything with them. I mean, there are clubs in America where the security guards walk around with guns, and if you so much as touch one of the dancers, they'll pull their gun out and aim it at you. I don't understand the appeal. Mind you, the only strip club I've ever been in is the one on GTA, and I just end up going in, shooting everybody and walking out.
Please
Strip clubs are just target practice areas for me.
tell me you're not going to be seeing more of her. If that's possible.
Of course I am.
Oh, Tim.
What?
What do you think Mum and Dad will say?
I don't care.
Yes, you do. You dumped one girl because Dad thought she looked a bit French.
I'm not scared of Dad. I'll look him in the eye and tell him the truth. This is Rosie. She works in a library.
Oh, so the library thing's real, is it? I thought that was just part of the facade.
She's not an undercover agent.
She might be.
You sure she's not undercovers?
I beg your pardon?
Well, sometimes jobs like lap dancing can lead to other offers. Oh, Tim, don't be so naive.
I'm not the naive one. Just because a woman is paid to perform exotic dancing doesn't mean she's the type of person who would be happy to accept money to be a spy.
For fuck's sake, Tim. Just read a book. Read a few books. Not the sort of books that you read, Tim. I mean, just... Jesus. Oh, well done, Miranda.
Don't worry. I know a trick for when you've spilt white wine. Pour red wine all over it.
No!
It's the other way round, isn't it?
Yeah!
You been crying?
Of course she has. That's why women wear makeup in the first place, to let men know when they're upset.
What's happened?
Nothing.
Come on. Last time I saw eyes that red, it was on an anti-vivisection leaflet. The rabbit's hair was a bit tidier as well, to be honest. Although, to be fair, it had just been shampooed.
I'll deal with this. Come on. Talk to your Auntie Barbara. I always know the right thing to say at times like this. No, I understand. I mean, you just want to be around people you know and love. Oh, surprised you're not with your boyfriend.
Oh.
Well?
I had a massive argument with Guy.
What about?
About us.
Why does he think there's something going on between us?
Not us. Me and Guy.
What happened?
After you told me about Rosie, I started feeling a bit uneasy about the whole lap dancing thing. I talked to Guy about it and it got a bit out of hand. I said a few things I regret. Anyway, he felt I was questioning him and our relationship, and he suggested we have a bit of time apart. Maybe you've got a point. Maybe he was too old for me. Maybe he was too smooth. Maybe he did look like a well-polished scrotum.
To be fair, I never actually said...
I heard you on the phone.
Ah, right. I was going to say. I didn't hear him say that.
Okay, what's up?
Remind me to never leave you alone with my asthmatic granddad. I'm starting to think Guy and Lucy splitting up's my fault.
Why, what did you do?
Nothing major. Apart from suggesting he was a pimp and she was a necrophiliac.
Anyway, whatever. I've got my own relationship problems. I've split up with Rosie.
I thought you talked things through.
I did, but Lucy made me see sense.
Great, so now I've got to feel doubly guilty. How do you think that makes me feel?
Unbelievable. You used my girlfriend as a way of getting Lucy and Guy to split up, which led to us splitting up, and you want to know how I think that makes you feel?
Don't start twisting this round by using... facts. Come on, Tim.
Literally, any time you have an argument with a leftist, they'll just be like, "Don't start trying to win the argument with me by using facts."
Let's get back to the club. We've both got some making up to do.
No. Lucy's right. I can't go out with a lap dancer.
Tim, Rose is a really nice girl. Doesn't matter what she does for a living. I'm sure she's got her opinions on someone working at the Municipal Accounts Department of Frewisham Borough Council. What matters is she's nice, she's intelligent, and she's a beautiful person. And that's why you two should be together.
Right, come on, mate. What have you done with Lee?
I'll tell you something else as well. Do you know what's really important?
What?
She's got really, really fantastic tits.
And there he is.
And there he is.
Oh, Lee. Can't keep you away, can we? Let's get better bounces.
Can we have a chat?
Want a drink?
Just a Coke. I'm in the ice cream van. It's a bit hypocritical having a sign saying mind that child when you're driving around pissed. Well, that's what the magistrate said anyway.
Hi, Rosie.
What do you want?
I'm just hoping we can have a chat.
I think you made yourself very clear the other day. But thanks for saying I can keep your To the Manor Born videos. Nice touch.
Can you at least give me 5 minutes to explain?
No, I can't. I'm working.
Well, in that case, I'd like a dance then, please.
You sure Lucy would approve?
I don't care what my little sister thinks. I make my own decisions. I'm a 39-year-old man, not a child. How much is it?
£20.
No.
Sorry to hear about you and Lucy.
Were you? I was getting the impression you didn't want me hanging around the flat.
Oh, like you being there. Hanging.
thought maybe you were uncomfortable with the age gap between me and Lucy.
Oh, there's an age gap, isn't there?
Please don't butter me up, Lee.
It's not a compliment. She looks really, really old. Why don't you go and see her? Patch things up.
I think she's made it quite clear how she feels about me.
Well, I feel partly responsible about that. I may have questioned this place and your age. But I said some nice things as well.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I said you look like the kind of bloke that could weather a storm. All right, I said your fake tan looks like Ron Seal. It doesn't matter what I think, does it? What matters is she said some things she regrets. She's very upset, you know. And you two make a great couple. I'll tell you something else as well. Do you know what's really important?
What?
What?
She's got really, really fantastic... Actually, it doesn't seem appropriate this
No,
time.
it doesn't.
What is it you wanted to say to me?
I just wanted you to know that I've been feeling bad about what I said on the phone. I wanted to apologise to you, you know, face to face.
Okay, so you've apologised. You can go after the dance.
It's not just to apologise. I want you to know that I regret what I said. I want to see more of you, Rosie.
Well, it's not going to happen. It's never going to work, Tim. You can't accept me for what I am. I'm sorry, but the answer's no. I mean it. I know you probably think this is just me playing hard to get.
No, that thought never crossed my mind for a second. This is just me playing hard to get while I'm literally throwing my in your face.
We both know it's true. I've been stupid. I've had my head in the clouds pretending I was a character in some Charlotte Bronte novel. Maybe I'm not Jane Eyre. Maybe you're not my Mr. Rochester after all.
You see, that's what I like about you, Rosie. You're like me. Just a hopeless romantic.
Tim, you're a nice guy, but come on, be honest. You and me isn't going to work.
You're probably right. I'm sorry, though, for the way I dealt with it.
It's okay.
See what I mean? See what I mean? As soon as he hugged her, the security guard's on him. See, I knew it. So I'm guessing it's the same here as well then. Yep, as soon as you touch one of them, that's it. You're getting dragged out.
Sorry about all the mess.
It's all right.
I'm sorry I've drunk all the wine.
It's not a problem, honestly.
You're beautiful.
James Blunt.
You got to draw the line somewhere.
Nah, I'm joking. Don't mind a bit of James Blunt. I had that album when it came out, I remember. I think it was a birthday present.
Can't believe me and Guy have split up. I was starting to think we'd be together till death do us part.
Oh, not that long, then.
These jokes about his age have been brilliant.
Sorry, it's like an illness. I mean the joke's not old age.
This is ridiculous. We weren't even together that long, but I still feel awful. I don't know what to do. What would you do?
All you can do each night is pray. Hoping that he'll be a part of you again someday. Oh, I don't know, I'm rubbish at this stuff.
I'm guessing that was a song.
So have you not heard from him since?
No.
And what if he, did, you know? Get in touch?
Wouldn't make any difference. I think sometimes things are said that can't be unsaid. If he did get in touch, I'd do what any dignified woman would do in this situation.
Oh, yeah.
Smile politely and say, I'm sorry, Guy, but it's over.
I knew it. And it's... Yep. I knew that was going to answer.
You're up late.
Couldn't sleep. Just sitting here thinking about stuff.
What sort of stuff?
Oh, you know. Why are we here? Where are we headed? Why didn't I buy a sat-nav? What about you?
I need a Waz.
Ooh, you can't buy class.
Oh, you can't buy class.
Don't forget to flush.
Thanks.
For what?
For talking to Guy. And I want you to know that just because we're back together, it doesn't mean he's going to be moving in. In fact, we realised we had been rushing things and we've decided to slow it down a bit. And we'll try and be a bit more considerate. Especially with the bedroom noise.
It's all right. It's not your fault you're a moaner.
Oh, so
He'll get the hang of it eventually.
Oh my god!
Coffee, Lee?
No.
Yeah, not going out, not staying in, just hanging around with my head.
I knew he was there the whole time. Oh god, that's the end. I knew he was there. Do you know what? This has been really good. Series 2. I think this is going to be the best one so far. It's been absolutely hilarious. Can't wait for the next one. Ah dear. So, I'm not going to go on too long, because I don't want these to be... Yeah. But I hope everybody's enjoying this series. And, roll on the next episode, which is what? Baby. Lucy is worried about the age gap between her and Guy. Oh, so it sinks in a bit what Lee's been saying, and right, okay. Well, I'll look forward to that. So, until that one comes, thanks everybody for watching. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then come and join us on the Patreon to get the early access to these. I've also changed the About section on the Patreon so that people that are coming here for the first time can get a bit of a rundown of what's going on. So I've put every series that I could think of when I was writing it that are available for early access, the shows that are Patreon exclusives, and the original series, like the short series, the pilot documentary series and that, and the Cheap Super 6, you know, all the current members of that. So yeah, anybody who checks out the Patreon and they see the About section, they will now know what they're going to get if they join, which gives them a better idea of what they're paying for. But if I've missed anything, please remind me. I think I've got every show that we're doing at the moment, and when you think about it, we're doing a lot. I mean, look, we've finished bottom, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 15, 16, 17, 17 series running concurrently. 17. That's my date of birth. Jesus Christ. So, there's that. So make sure you check. Well, yeah. Anyway. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.